Episode 201. We came all the way to the ends of Eorzea, literally, like the northeasternmost corner. No wait, northwesternmost. And here we are hanging out in Matoya's dusty old cave. That's all that's here. No one lives in Charlian, other than the people in Idleshire. I guess if you go even further northwest, you would reach Old Charlian, original Charlian. But this is all that's here. In this corner of the world, I guess. As for what we're doing here, well, we'll get on with the main quest, but first we have to help out these brooms, and by extension help out Saro Roggo from his fate of being turned back into a normal toad, if he fails his task or something. All these quests have to do with solving some kind of locational riddle. I don't remember what they were, because I rested a long time after the last episode. It's been a while, so I don't remember what they said. I desire a signpost for ethereal travel, sparkly, glowy, angularly. Such a signpost used to be commonplace in Charlian. If you can find one and bring it to me, I will share my knowledge with you. Alright, some kind of ethereal signpost, I guess. A little bird told me that there is a wooden bridge along the cliffs to the west. The west. Right. I know west from east, as I demonstrated at the very beginning of the episode. West is left, like my minimap says. That's tinier than anything from Mom's. If you can find it for me, I will share with you my knowledge. At the heart of the answering quarter, there's a pool. If you follow the stream which feeds this pool to the west, you will find an untainted spring. I want you to draw water from this spring and bring it to me. Alright, answering quarter, follow to a pool. Got it. Everyone just hang out here. I think Matoya is still boiling water or something for that tea, which never came out. So while you guys wait on that, Komoi's just gonna go out and help out these brooms. Hopefully the tea is ready by the time she gets back. Or isn't cold. These missions specifically, they're one of the few rare ones that don't actually give you any directions or whatever. Where is the answering quarter? It's this. So we have to follow a pool or something to like a... I guess this one somewhere. We can read it later. First I want to find this ethereal signpost, which should be in like this area, just based on side quest design. I would assume the side quests that spawn in this portion, this half of the map, would make you do things in this side of the map, just because they want the developers, probably want the players to experience this side of the map. Right, and here's the ethereal signpost that I figured. The Aetherites. They called it a signpost, but this is the only thing that I could think of that would be ethereal and a waymarker or whatever. I guess like Y'shtola said, when you're drifting in the ethereal sea, they're your beacons or something, so that's sort of like a signpost. And they kind of dot the corners of each road here, like signposts do. In fact, there are so many of them, I was wondering which one we would pick up. I guess it was the first one we found. So there should be a tiny wooden bridge somewhere in the west, but let's do this one first. The pool at the heart of the answering quarter. Follow the stream which feeds this pool to the west. So the stream that leads into this pool, not out of it. Should be like uphill or something. Or whatever. Can we tell the flow of the water by looking? Kind of. The pool in the center probably isn't very clean because it's infested with marbles. But I guess the source here should be clean. And then the tiny bridge to the west, or something. How far west? Actually, can we clear up this portion of the map while we're at it? There's a big bridge here. There's a tiny bridge though. Is it one of those ones that's like at the bottom of the... where the groundwater is, like level with Matoya's cave? All of those wooden things leading up to her cave? Or is it like higher up? Like between some cliffs or something around here? Somewhere on the west side? Hey. I remember now. That's right. I remember this from my main character. I just stumbled on this by accident, but... I was on my way over there, but I guess it's this tree trunk, right? You discover a tree trunk that is arguably serving as a bridge. That one... I don't remember if I solved this one on my own on my main character. I can't imagine I did unless I was like really stumbling around. But the bridge isn't actually a bridge, it's a tree trunk. And it's not even connecting like... two places people would walk around on. Not really. There wasn't even like a sparkly here. You had to like run into it. How strange. I guess if you had flying, you would probably fly right over it and not recognize it. Maybe that's what it did on my main character. But since I don't have flying yet, I was just kind of stumbling around. And also exploring the parts of the map I haven't explored yet. Well, it worked out. At least this didn't devolve into a sword plus sword equals dagger situation. That would have been 2 episodes at least. Heavily cut down into 1 episode or something. No number, word, riddles here. Just locational ones. That should have been enough time for tea, right? Just a few minutes? It's probably still hot. What? Still no tea? I guess you surely did warn us that Matoya wouldn't be a very welcoming host. We'll turn this in as a black page. Shouldn't be that much experience, but if it is experience, I guess we'll get it here. The brave adventurer returns. Do you have it? The spring water? Amazing. I can see right through it. Sometimes I can't even tell whether it's there or not. And yet, there is something underwhelming about it all. In the end, it's just ordinary water. Okay, but we had a deal. Legend speaks of a water which surpasses all waters in beauty. It is unattainable to we broods, who possess no face. It is said that men have it, but not once has Mistress Matoya shown hers to us. Perhaps her well has run dry. Saltier than the blood-brine sea, yet clearer than the Taliac River. You have this water, I am certain of it. If you show it to me, I will share with you my knowledge. Cross my bristles and hope to die. Okay, I guess the deal was that if the water satisfied the broom, it would tell us. And it wasn't very satisfying water. So now they're just adding to the deal, some kind of riddle. The legendary water of which he speaks, huh? They don't possess a face. To drink... Or rather... no, okay. Right. And Mistress Matoya has never shown hers to them. Okay, I know the solution here. It's funny that Matoya has never shown this to them. Her well has run dry. Yeah, the water that comes from people. And it's salty? Is it salty? I don't remember. No, right. Sea salt ice cream, like Kingdom Hearts 2. It is salty. This is an emote quest. One of... Cry. There it is. Como is just faking it. She has never cried in her life. But I think the broom bought it. Me still my rustling bristles. This is the water of legend. And now I remember its name. Tears. The rivulet streaming down your face. So poignant. And yet somehow beautiful. Yeah, nice try. Como just splashed some of the water she gathered on her face. That's my excuse. As promised, I will share with you such knowledge as I have received from my mistress. That is, the history of Charlian. Prior to the Exodus, such knowledge was conceived here. As was conceived here, was presented to the Forum, the body of scholars which, for all intents and purposes, rules in the northern motherland. Mistress Matoya was none too fond of them, to put it mildly, for they hindered her research in the name of their so-called laws. Though envy and spite were as often the motive for their actions. I am but a simple broom, and I cannot claim to understand my mistress's feelings. But I imagine that it was like getting dust stuck between my bristles. Oh, you wished only to know what my mistress desires. Right, for the frog. I'm afraid I cannot tell you, for she never imparted that knowledge to me. Sorry to disappoint. Great. What a waste of time. None shall bite the dust. Out of my way, adventurer. This is no place for adventuring. Alright, it's just saying the same thing. The brave adventurer returns. Did you find it? The tiny bridge of which the little bird spoke? Pray describe it to me, that I may behold it in my mind's eye. It's a log. Oh my, such a charming little bridge. Though I love big bridges and I cannot lie, there is something to be said for simplicity. I'm not going to sing that. I should like to sweep the bridge someday. As promised, I will share with you such knowledge as I have received from my mistress. That is, the workings of her crystal eye. 'Tis the most prized of Mistress Matoya's possessions, allowing her to see such truths as lay hid in the ebb and flow of ether. Crystal eye, huh? I wonder if one can see behind the shells with it. My bristles rustle at the mere thought of all the dust that has collected there. Oh, you wished only to know what my mistress desires? I'm afraid I cannot tell you, for she never imparted that knowledge to me. Sorry to disappoint. Can you see the crystal eye? Is it like visible? If it's like a slightly different color, I can't tell. Which one is it? Or is it like a different crystal eye, not like one inside her actual eye, like a crystal ball? It's probably just referring to a crystal ball. Ishtola, you've known her for a long time. Does she actually have like some kind of crystal eye? Do you have a crystal eye? They're very white. They're kind of crystal. I'm sure she can see as clear as day with those crystal eyes. The brave adventurer returns. Did you find it? A signpost for ethereal travel? Yes, this is precisely what I wanted. With this, I can always find my way home. I need not fear being condemned to a dustless life. As promised, I will share with you such knowledge as I have received from my mistress. That is the fruits of her research into ether. Ether is the thread from which all creation is woven, and Mistress Matoya has devoted her life to unraveling its secrets. Over the years, she has made discoveries beyond count. Why, if I had a bristle for each one, I would be a rich broom indeed. But wealth is a thing to be shared, and the fruits of my mistress's research are distributed among my brother brooms and our distant relatives, the tomes. Oh, you wished only to know what my mistress desires? I'm afraid I cannot tell you, for she never imparted that knowledge to me. Sorry to disappoint. Bad news, Saro Roggo. The brooms are useless. Another one of these riddle things. Okay. No guidance, but we do get a broom brush. It's just a normal reagent, it's worthless, basically. But I guess it's like the thought that counts, or something. Why do we even get the option here? Like, how are any of these useful? Are these rare materials? I don't think so. After your inquiries, Ribbit, were you able to learn from the brooms what my mistress desires? Not at all. We learned about her crystal special eyes, though. None of them knew. Inquisitive as they are, I was so certain they possessed the knowledge. You have already done much for me, but I must trouble you one more time for one more favor. It is my last resort, Ribbit. My mistress secretly has one more broom, which she keeps outside the cave. I chanced to see her summon it once with some manner of incantation. That it's a special broom is plain to see, and as such I believe it possesses knowledge that the others do not. Now I know not how to summon this broom, but its fellows here should be able to help you in this at least. Please speak with them again, Ribbit. Okay. The kind adventurer returns. Thanks again for bringing me the signpost. If there is aught else you wish to know, please do not hesitate to ask. Tell us about this broom. I see. I'm not aware of an incantation, but I do know the broom of which you speak. After all, she is my sister, born of the same wood as I am. I have not seen her recently, but perhaps my brothers have. You would do well to speak with them. How may I serve you? You wish to meet our sister, you say. I suppose you did show me your lovely, lovely tears. Yeah, our real, lovely tears. Very well. I will tell you what I know. As she is usually outside, we seldom see our sister. But this one time, when we were all getting our bristles cleaned, she taught me how she may be summoned. When we wish to see her, we need but say the name of that which is dearest to our mistress. Unfortunately, I don't know what that thing is. Mayhap one of my brothers will know. She comes to me. Oh, and finally she comes to me. So, you wish to know what is dearest to our mistress? That is a difficult question. From her research into Aether, to her herb garden, much and more is dear to her. What she loves most, I cannot say. But I know for a fact what she hates above all else, Y'shtola. How do I know this? Because she never, ever talks about Y'shtola. Why, she goes to great pains to avoid the subject. She wouldn't do that for something she likes, now would she? That's true. She would never do that for something she likes. Don't tell Y'shtola, it would break her heart. Maybe, maybe not. Were you able to learn it, Ribbit? The incantation by which we might summon my mistress's secret broom? Yeah, probably like herbs or Aether or something. Or so it's the name of that which is dearest to her, but we only know for certain that she hates Y'shtola above all else. Why, that isn't helpful in the least. But we can't give up, not yet. 'Twas at the bridge east of here that my mistress summoned the broom. Please go there and try calling out the names of various things. You're bound to stumble upon the right word, eventually. It appears you must incant the spell somewhere to the east of Matoya's cave. Wish the chat mode and say. We could be here for hours, trying every possible combination of letters or something, like monkeys typing on a keyboard. We don't have the slightest hint. I guess we could try the herbs and the Aether first or whatever. Maybe her special crystal eye or something? Komori has no idea. She doesn't know what love is, so she can't imagine what an old woman like Matoya could love. I do actually remember this quest. Like, this is the one of the riddles that I do remember. It's kind of why I remember wanting to do this quest. On Komori. Somewhere around here, right? Was it here or... Was it actually on top of the bridge? It was this bridge, I'm pretty sure. It wasn't the stupid log bridge, that's for sure. Is there no sparkly for this? Location is... Oh, we can just read this. Where did they say the bridge? They did say bridge, right? Because I remember it was the bridge, but... don't know if I remember that from my main character or if I'm remembering it from what they said right here. I mean, I do remember from my main character being like around this location. I'm trying to skim through this, but I think I'm like jumping over it. Let's just start from the top. Don't hesitate to ask. Same wood. Getting our bristles cleaned. Outside. The name of the dearest. Right, it was Saro Roggo that said the bridge. The very last one in the log. I should have gone the reverse direction, trying to search this. The bridge east of here. East? East of here. Oh, wait, it's actually marked on the map. Okay. I guess I remembered it completely wrong. It wasn't at that bridge at all. Why do I remember that bridge then? It's a mystery. What even is in this part of the map anyway? The strange thing is you only see like the top part of this map because we're underneath that part of the map. So where does this path lead? Can we get up this way? Like up to the top part? Probably not. Oh, right, that. I thought the library was like over the cave or something, but I guess it was over here. Right, and here's the solution, or the location. But first I want to look up here. Can we actually... No, we can't. It's also broken on this side. So the top part of the map over here and wherever, that's all flying only, pretty much. And let's just clear out this part of the map too, while we're at it. There. Now all we have to do is get this side, get the middle here, I guess, when we can fly, and we definitely have to fly to get over here. Alright. Let's try the wrong answers first. I guess there's no fail dialogue or whatever. That's a shame. Oh. Komori is baffled. How could none of these answers be correct? She tried 3 things, it had to be correct. She's gonna try a different tactic. And go with what Matoya hates the most. You hear the sound of sweeping nearby. That's it. Komori knows the answer. The instructions were wrong. It's actually what she hates most in the world, and the answer is Y'shtola. Sweeping is believing. Who is it that summons me? Where are you? Oh wait, now I remember. I remember why I thought it was under this bridge over here. Because I remember going under this bridge here. Right. This is what I remember. This view underneath the bridge. Yeah. That's why I went over there. You are she who summoned me? I desire nothing of you, save that you desire nothing of me. I possess no knowledge that could possibly be of use to you. For my mistress has imparted unto me naught but memories, the memories of a young Y'shtola. The warmth of her hands, her determined countenance, her blossoming into a woman grown. Every mundane conversation they shared, her sudden departure, the painful farewell. My mistress cannot bear to have these memories near, but neither does she wish to forget them. So it was that she entrusted them to my safekeeping, and bade me remain hidden. I can tell you not more. Pray leave me to my sweeping. Okay. Komori fails to read between the lines, and is returning to Saro Roggo with mission failed. So all of these frogs are like left over from the servants that they had that lost their sentience or something. Did they really make that much use out of these kinds of frogs or something in Charlian? You know what, I think I actually know the explanation. It's not really a spoiler, but I guess we'll just revisit this if we ever remember. And I make it to Charlian, Old Charlian, Endwalker as Komori. Who knows how long that'll take if it ever happens. Alright. Saro Roggo, we only found memories of Y'shtola. Unfortunately, it won't help you avoid losing your sentience. You succeeded in summoning the secret broom. Huzzah! I knew you could do it. So what did the broom tell you, Ribbit? All of the memories of her most hated person. That's truly the way of it. But I can scarcely become Y'shtola, or anything else for that matter. And now I've exhausted all avenues to learn my mistress's desires. I guess even if she did love Y'shtola, you could never, use that information to avoid, well, to find something that you would be useful for. I guess we started this whole quest because you were bad at serving tea or something like that. Just find some other skill. Oh, woe is me, useless as I am. I'm doomed to become a mindless, speechless toad. Croak. Give us the ancient number. No, there's another one. I don't remember any riddle after this. It feels like only yesterday that I was a simple toad, without a thought for aught beyond the next bug I would eat. But a twist of fate saw me chosen by Mistress Matoya. She raised me up, Ribbit, making me into a Parago and bestowing upon me a name. Short though my time was serving my mistress, and poorly, these were the happiest days of my life. Will you oblige me one last favor, kind adventurer? A request from a condemned soul, Ribbit? Okay. For the dying frog, yeah, one last request. When I revert to an ordinary toad, I will go back to dwelling in the wetlands, outside my mistress's cave. However, Hopkins lurk near the area. preying upon my kind. Please vanquish the beasts, that I needn't live in fear. Okay. This doesn't seem to be the riddle portion of the quest, or whatever. Over there, huh? Maybe I remember this quest? Kind of. That thing. That's an Ocken. And now it's dead. Oh, we gotta kill 3 of them. Where is more? Not quite sure where the last one is. Gotta wait a long time for this one. Ah, here we are. Leave me. Ah, okay. Here. We're gonna do this. You follow me here. You wait right there. No, wait, it's not. Okay. Right, because the chocobo attacks it, it can't stay stunned in that place. This ability, this one I just used, it's really only useful for like, while doing what I was just doing, making a mob not follow you or something, but you have to not attack it for it to work. So I'd have to like de-summon my chocobo or tell it to de-aggro or something if I didn't want it to move. That is how this thing works, right? Right, it binds it. Didn't actually realize it cancels auto attack when you cast it. It's good to know. I guess I just kind of manually stop targeting the enemy and like turn off my attacks or whatever when I cast it. When I really cast it. Alright, your Opkins are dead. You should live a peaceful, froggy, non-sentient life outside the cave. You have seen to the Opkins. Thank you ever so much, Ribbit. Now I can live out my days as a mindless toad in peace. I don't know what I would do without you, kind adventurer. Well, I suppose this is it. Perhaps we'll meet again, at a muddy pond or in the swaths of swamp grass. Please be careful that you don't actually step on me. We'll try not to eat you. I think Omori would try to eat toads if she had to. Would that there were another way, but there isn't, and I must accept my fate. Lest you are thinking to cheer me up, know that it's no use with it. No use at all. Cheering me up, that is. What? What do you want from us? I'll say it again, in case you didn't hear me. It's no use cheering me up. No use at all. Saro Roggo you. Roggo gazes at you with anticipation. Fine, we'll do it. Stop gazing at us with your toad eyes. Actually, these toads, they have like these little black things. Like next to their eyes. I guess it's like the camouflage thing. Are there real toads that have this? I guess these are based on real toads, so it's like that thing to make it look to make them look more intimidating with like more eyes than they actually have, I guess. What did he want? Cheering? Rally. That's not what he wants. You are kind, but it is too late for me. There is not more to be done for this failure of a Roggo. Okay, fine. We'll give you what you want. Oh, I have this on my hotbar, don't I? Thank you, kind adventurer, for believing in me. I was bogged down in the quagmire of despair, but you have set my cold wavekin blood to boiling with determination. 'Tis too early to give up, Rivet. I will go to Mistress Matoya and demand to know her heart's desire, or perish in the trying. So, do you think you could speak with her first? Soften her up a little? I shall be right behind you. Alright, Matoya. Do you have the tea for us? No? A word in private? Very well. I'll have Y'shtola take a walk. Hey, wait a second. Hey, wow, that's incredible. You could do this quest like after the main story where, obviously, the Scions, Alphinaud, and Y'shtola and no one else are in the room. But for this specific scenario, which they knew would happen because I guess there are a lot of people that maybe do the side quest before they finish the main story. They gave her a special line that made Y'shtola walk outside the cave, and I guess Alphinaud too. Just for this very instance. How nice. O venerable mistress, your humble servant comes before you to beg a boon. I would know your heart's desire, Rivet. Pray speak it unto me, and I shall see it fulfilled. What's brought this on? Are you afraid I'd turn you back into a normal toad or something? Well, I'm sorry, but I've got no desires. None at all. Nay, there's naught left of me but my pride. I poured my heart and soul into my research. Passionate as I was, I invariably clashed with those around me. But even as these clashes served to stoke the fires of my motivation, they walled me off from the rest of the world, and here I am. This cave is my home now, but ere long it will become my tomb. I'll die and turn into bones amidst this gloom, and none will be the wiser. There's nothing I desire. I'm just an old woman awaiting death. Okay, she wants death. You can do that, can't you, Saro Roggo? No, my mistress. You are great and wise. You deserve better than that. If you will but give the command, I shall make your accomplishments known to the world, that your name might be remembered for all time. Fool of a Roggo. If I desired such things, I wouldn't have hidden myself here. If someone wants my knowledge, they'll have to find my cave, and force open the door, and survive the attentions of my minions. Then, there is truly nothing I can do for you. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? But if you wish to serve me badly, so badly, very well, I shall give you a task. When I die, you are to close this eye of mine, the one that sees all. Her crystal eye, I knew it, the thing she loves most. After which you are to summon my hidden broom and lay it at my side. You know of it, I shouldn't doubt. Oh, the hidden broom was her memories of all her most hated memories of Y'shtola or something. I guess she wants those hated memories to go with her to the grave. It shall be done, my mistress. As surely as my name is Saro Roggo, it shall be done, Rivet. That is well. Did you hear, kind adventurer? Thanks to you, I've been entrusted with a task of great honor. Finally, my existence has a purpose. Yeah, but what happens after she dies? What happens to your purpose? I mean, she's gonna die pretty soon, so you're gonna have a long, long life with no purpose. We probably shouldn't say that to her face. Give us tenacity. Tenacity to live a long, long life. Well, is there something else? No, my mistress. I'm making sure to be present when you draw your last breath, the better to perform my duty. That's a good point. It could happen any moment now. I'm not going to die in a hurry, you dolt. Now stop standing about and go and make me some tea. Yeah, we've been waiting on that tea. It was his job all along, that's why we've been waiting so long. At once, my mistress. Unbelievable, this guy. That's why there was no tea all along. Well, where is it? Ah, 'tis you, kind adventurer. Thanks to you, I have been entrusted with a task of great honor, and I mean to perform it to the best of my ability. With my mistress yet hale and hearty. For now I continue serving her tea 7 times daily. But I stand ready to spring to my task at the first sign of her expiration. Ribbit. Great. Where's that tea, though? 7 times daily, it doesn't seem like there's any on the table. You know what, we'll just have some of our own drink. The tea probably would have been terrible anyway. We'll just have the lemonade. There. Sorry guys, there's none for you. I mean, we have plenty, but it's our personal cash. You'll just have to wait for the tea. Do you see the tomes lying about like so many cheap romances? They are priceless. My professors at the studium would have fits if they saw them in this state. Being here calls to mind my days studying under Matoya. Though she was the strictest, most irascible of mentors, she led by example and inspired one to greater heights. Were it not for her sage guidance, I would not be the woman I am. Oh, wait. That's the last Aether Current? Hang on. If that's the last Aether Current, I want to finish up here before we do that. Where is the other Aether Current, then? It's not here. Is it actually in Idleshire? Did we not get that? Oh, we can't see the quests here. I don't think it's possible that the quest will spawn... like... after we do the main quest, Aether Current quest. I guess it's possible, but I don't think that's the case. So even though we can't, like, teleport back here, I'm going to first check around here if there are any quests out in the wilderness or something. There are these two, but they're not related. Felt spots, huh? And we can't see Idleshire's quest without teleporting there. So I'm just going to assume we're gonna have to teleport in here. Not sure how we missed this quest in the first place. Maybe it unlocked after we cleared the bridge? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, probably unlocked after we cleared the bridge and not before, so we wouldn't have seen it while we were looking for quests here in Idleshire. I went the wrong way. We'll be visiting here quite frequently during the Heavensward endgame. Or at least one time to get the gear or something. Gods damn it, I've been had. Some twice cursed sons of a mad blind bitch have made off with all my takens, and my tradables too. I knew this place was full of treasure hunters, but I never reckoned it'd be my treasures they'd be hunting. And it ain't just my losses that concern me. The gobbies count on the goods I bring in to keep this place fed and watered. If I don't get my stock back, this whole town could fall apart. What do you say, adventurer? Will you help me bring these thieving curs to book? An adventurer coming back from the answering quarters says he bumped into a gang of ill-looking brutes on the front bridge. Nearly knocked the poor kid into the Taliac, they did. Anyhow, he says they were heading into the ruins. Meet me there, and we'll start the search. Alright. Not that far. We could have done this quest while we were making our way south towards the cave. Would have been nice to do it that way. Oh well. Where's she hanging out? Ah, up there. Well met, Nat. Well met, lass. Now here's the plan. Considering the weight of the stuff they stole, they won't get far on foot. Chances are they've got a boat hidden somewhere. I'll get onto my crew and have them stake out the riverbank. Get onto my crew? Get onto them? What does that mean? Like, oh, join them, get onto my crew, I see. In the meantime, I want you to search the ruins for whatever you can find. Might be the bandits are lying low out there. Or maybe they've stashed the loot and moved on. If you should chance on any of my belongings, I'd be obliged if you'd bring them back to me. Understood, adventurer? I want you to search the ruins for bandits and booty. The booty you bring back to me. The bandits I'll leave to you. And the gods. Alright, kill them. Got it. At least this one gives us a location. Well, I guess most of the... No, wait. I guess most of the broom quest didn't give us a location. It was just the last one that did actually give us the location I didn't realize. So, like, around here? Up here? There they are. The bandits. They're real. They go down easy. Well, that was easy. It was all just in one place. Yeah, definitely would have been most efficient just to do this while heading towards the cave. There was like a big stretch of time where we were wandering around here, just kind of taking in the sights. Because there was no story over here in this part of the game. You just kind of walked through it on the way to the cave. That's because you were meant to do this quest on your way there. How goes the search, adventurer? Did you find anything? My stock. Well, one's chest worth of it anyways. There's still some missing, but this is a damn good start. You've got the nose of a bloodhound, lass. I'll be wanting a lend of that sniffer of yours to track down the rest of my property. Okay, this is a quest chain. Fine. We'll do the Aether Current quest chain. Midnight Dew is so weird. She's like in two places at once. She's here, giving this quest, but she's also standing right here. Like her NPC is in two locations at once. Most NPCs never do that. I would think she would just like return to Idleshire for this quest chain, but no, she's just right here. Well, we'll do it. I've just had word from my crew. They sighted an empty skiff roped up along the cliffs to the south. The bandits must have been planning to lower their loot down into it and sail away into the sunset. The boat's moored south of St. Mosian's Arboretum. I'm heading down there now. Are you coming or what? Yeah, we're coming. They have a boat over here, but we're like up on a cliff. How would they like... They could only like take the boat down this way, I guess. But then what? They'd have to like go off a waterfall or something. Oh no, wait, does this go downhill? It might go downhill and feed into the river. No, wait, does that make sense? I guess it does. Because we had to like cross the bridge from Idleshire to get here, but we could have just as easily swum across the river. Or maybe we can't swim. No, wait. No. Alfie Node can't swim. Yeah, I remember. The boat's still there, but no sign of the bandits. Chances are they've holed themselves up somewhere in the mountains. I'll stay down here and keep lookout. Meanwhile, I'd have you head up those hills and see if you can flush them out. We've got 'em by the balls now, adventurer. They're up in those hills somewhere, I just know it. Go and see if you can flush 'em out. I'll stay down here and keep watch. Where is that boat anyway? I want to see the boat. When they say moored, that means it's like parked here or something? In the water? I don't see a boat. Maybe up this river or whatever. No, there's no way a boat would be up here. Well, whatever. She says there's a boat, so there's a boat. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. No way they're taking a boat down this, unless it's like a Lalafell-sized boat. Little paper boat. More bandits. Which probably, yep, fold like paper. And back to Midnight Dew. What? The bandits ambushed you? No offense, lass, but I'm glad it was you I sent up into those hills, and not one of my gobby mates. They wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes, but you... Well, there ain't a scratch on you. Yeah, they folded like paper. And another 2 bandits down, eh? That skiff of theirs held 8. So there can't be many left to catch now. Can I count on you to see this through to the end, adventurer? In for a penny, in for an elegant silver piece. Thanks for taking care of those bandits, adventurer, but it seems the low-down curs have already gotten their own back. Have already got their own back? What does that mean? They've attacked a pair of my gobby mates who I sent searching the ruins. Oh, that. They got their revenge or whatever. I've just had word from them over Linkpearl. They tracked the bandits down to the broken bridge, but the dirty dog spotted them and gave them a hiding. Her euphemisms or whatever, her turns of phrases, I don't fully grasp them. Gave them a hiding, like skin their hides or something. They're hurt, but they'll live, provided the bandits don't decide to finish the job. Come on, Ness, we've got to get down there. Sounds like those bandits showed mercy to your guys. I guess we won't be returning the favor. Yeah, this was definitely what we were supposed to do on our way to the cave. It just naturally progresses southwards. Bishkaw. Good gobbies I catch bandits, but bad bandits I catch gobbies. Gobbies no match for Magic Man. Bishkaw. Gobbies better at treasure hunting than bandit hunting. Gobbies got spell singed. The head wastrel, huh? Your gobby mates ain't no match for my thaumaturge mate. We used to be a thaumaturge, before we lost our magic in a contrived pretend plot point. Go on now, carry your sorry ass back home. Horse back home, like a good little girl, or I'll have him fry the pair of them. That's him, the leader of the bandits who stole my stuff. Go and get him, adventurer. I'll stay here and look after the gobbies. Okay. Oh, for shite's sake. You gobby-loving do-gooders just won't take piss off for an answer, will you? Well, we do love copies, and we won't take piss off for an answer. If you want a taste of the same medicine we gave your mates, I'm only too happy to oblige. Oi, you lot, get her. Should be 2 more? Yeah, total of 8. We killed 3, then 2, 2 more here, and then... Oh, these guys were just hiding behind here, huh? I guess I didn't notice them there. No, the answer was that they were invisible until they spawned in. But it's kind of fun to pretend, right? That they were always hiding behind these little things, like, hidden from this vantage point, waiting to ambush you. You again? What happened to my... You were standing there, you didn't even help. Surely you were watching? Oh, bugger. Alright, lass, you got me. Bang to rights. Well, come quiet, just let me live. I beg you. We didn't exactly give your friends an option. But I guess, if you're laying down your sword, not literally. I know when I'm beat less. This crate ain't worth dying over. Well, we killed your 7 guys and you were the leader. Feels like it's wrong to leave a leader that sent the 7 guys to their deaths alive. But it's up to Midnight Dew. Fishcaw, Uplander get revenge for Fizzle Gobby? Uplander is big friend to Gobby Flock. Fishcaw, big thanks for skin saving Uplander. The bastard surrendered, has he? Huh. I thought Rats fought back when you had him cornered. Thanks for all your help, adventurer. I reckon I can take care of things from here. Oh, you're gonna finish the job, huh? Meet me back in Idleshire, and I'll give you your reward. The bastard surrendered, has he? Huh. No, wait, that's just the same thing. Wait, we have to go back to Idleshire? Unbelievable. No, just give us a reward here. In fact, don't give us a reward. Whatever. It'd be easier if you just gave us nothing, other than the quest completion or whatever. We could just continue over to Matoya's cave. Now we have to go all the way back again. If you were actually doing this while you were progressing your way south towards the cave, you would still have to travel back here. That's annoying. And here's Midnight Dew's clone, or whatever, already back here before us. Thanks for all your help back there, adventurer. If it hadn't been for you, I don't think I ever would have got my goods back. Stumbling a lot today, over words. It's been a long day. And a nice new set of clothes to boot. Shame we couldn't have kept the skiff, but that wastrel needed something to hide himself home in. Oh, you let him live, huh? You could have killed him and taken the skiff. But I guess you're nice like that. Nice to 1 out of 8 people. Seems there are more and more bad eggs finding their way into the hinterlands of late. All the scum of Eorzea floating on the tide. Thieves and murderers on the run from the city-states, looking to hide out in the old Charlian ruins. But thanks to you, we're 1 gang down, and I'm back in business. The gobbies weren't too hurt neither. Lucky I had some aloe leaves to heal their burns. I thought losing my stock might tear us and the gobbies apart. But now we're closer than ever. Idleshire owes you one, adventurer. We'll say we're even. No more quests for you. This one is unrelated to her quest chain, so I'll just leave it hanging until if I ever feel like it. For like killing time or something. We'll end the episode right over by this pretty little fountain. There should be like some place to sit, I think. Yeah. Komori had a long day of helping out. Frogs and brooms and Midnight Dew. Didn't actually do anything to continue the main quest. But I'm glad we wrapped up all of the side stuff that I wanted to do in one episode. Now would be a good time to take a break.